Hi everyone! Today I'll be showing you how to wire preserved roses, or how to make fake stem basically, in order for you to be able to arrange them in your bridal bouquet or in your arrangement. So preserved roses, they're absolutely gorgeous. They come in many colors. You only get the heads and a tiny little stem, and then they usually come with the pin across the stem, just like that. So you have the space to poke through the wire already, because they would come like that. Depending where you buy them from, they would come in different sort of boxes. So they would come like that, protected in plastic boxes. And maybe if you can see here, there's a pin that goes across the stem, so that gives you the space to poke through your wire in order to create a fake stem. So there's a few ways of doing this. First one, it's just normal wiring with your probably 22 or 24 gauge wire, Floristry wire. And what you do, you poke through the space that you already have in your stem, and you just bend it halfway, just like that. Just squeeze it here a little bit to straighten the wire, and then you would just tape with your Floristry tape, Stemtex or parafilm, and this way you'll be creating a fake stem. The second way, which I will show you, is with a bamboo stick. So this sticks the same sticks that you would find in your room diffusers, and what you can do, you can hot glue the bamboo stem next to your rose stem, and I have some already made in here. This is a little bit more time consuming because you'll have to physically hold the bamboo stem against the rose stem until the glue dries out, in order for it to stay in place, and then it looks like that. And a third version of wiring stems for preserved roses, it's 18 or 20 gauge wire already taped. You can find this taped already, so you can buy them like that, or you can just have the wires and then you can tape it yourself. And you can poke through the wire through the stem. You'll have to be very gentle, and you need to be careful with these roses because obviously they're very fragile, but in the same time you can work with them. So I'll show you now. Let me see. So if you take your 18 or 20 gauge wire, which is the thicker one, so you have quite a bit of stability in it, and then hold the rose steady, and you will have to press on it a little bit, but the way you fit the wire through it is by rotating it inside the stem. Okay, then this will look a little bit squashed, but if you just gently blow on it, it will open up. And then, because I always want to have a little bit of extra security, I would add some hot glue just around the wire and the stem, So that should keep it in place, and then you won't have any surprises. You can also, if you'd like, you can add tape to connect your stem with the wire that you just poke through the stem. So I'm just gonna leave this to rest for a little second. So quick recap on our preserved roses, creating stems for them. First one is our usual wiring. We poke through the Floristry everyday wire, which it's about probably the 22-24 gauge one, and then we would tape, green tape or white tape. You can find white tape as well if you're doing like bridal work, especially it works really well. So I'm just gonna use white tape in this instance. This is the paper one. So what you want to do, you want to go around the stem, this tiny little stem at the top. You want to go around it quite a few times just to make sure that wire is fully secured to the stem, so then it won't move. And once you have that, you would, sorry, I hope you can see this, trying my best, hold from the top and then twist your tape around the wire down. Okay, and that looks like that. So this is wiring and taping. Then we have second way, which is bamboo sticks, and you would glue the bamboo sticks next to the stem here. Like I said earlier, it's a little bit more time consuming because you'll have to actually hold the stick against the stem of the rose in order for it to glue. And then we have the thick wire, which is your 18 or 20 gauge wire, already taped. You can buy it already taped, or you can tape it yourself. And then you poke through the wire, poke the wire through the stem, and then you would hot glue it here just to make sure it stays in place. If you'd be doing bridal bouquets and arrangements, you don't want them falling apart. So these are our 3 ways of making fake stems for preserved roses. Gorgeous little beautiful roses which will last forever and ever. I absolutely adore them. My name is Simona, and this is my first YouTube video, and I hope you've enjoyed today. And if you did and you find it useful, please like and share.